What's good, everybody? It's your boy UncleSamsReject here, and welcome back to the channel, boys. And we're back with the Oakland A's dynasty. And we're back with the Oakland A's franchise here on MLB The Show 21. And early on in the season, man, we're a little bit better than I thought we would be. I'm not gonna lie. We're currently 13-15, coming fresh off of a win versus the Baltimore Orioles. And if you take a look at the stats here through those 28 games, Mark Canha in a limited role off of the bench is leading us in batting average and 58 at bats, bat 379, 4 home runs, 8 RBIs. But the guy who's getting, premium at bats, 124, our starting shortstop, Elvis Andrus, 331 with a 336 on base percentage, slugging 450. That's not bad for a leadoff guy. 800 OPS. He's been walked once. He's striking out a little bit. Chad Pinder is hitting 292, 283 for Matt Chapman. He's currently cold, but it looks like he leads us with home runs in 8. Mitch Moreland leads us in RBIs with 20. And take a look at where our pitching is going. Jesus Luzardo, man, 3-1 with a 4.1 ERA. Definitely need to get that down a little bit. Whip is a little high as well, but if you win games, that's all that matters. 2-3 for Sean Manaea, 2-1 for Frankie Montes. But our ace, man, Chris Bassett, 1-4 on the season with a 4.50 ERA, 1.47 whip, and Paul Blackburn 1-2 with a 6.23 ERA. These guys, these are our starters, right? And if they can't, withhold the opponent from scoring runs, we're going to be in trouble. But now we're going to go ahead and take a look at some of these players for the near future. Take a look at our team outlook, our depth chart outlook. Like we said in the beginning of the series, a lot of these guys, we're waiting on contracts to be changed, and we got some guys ready for arbitration. But one of the main prospects here this season, Robert Paulson, he's our shortstop of the future. Not doing so hot down in AAA early on. Just a 222 batting average, but he's getting on base 35%, 349 on base percentage. Slugging is low, OPS is low. But if you come over here to his fielding, one thing I like, no errors at short, and you definitely need that at the big league level for your shortstop to make plays. Another player down in AAA that we're keeping our eye on, Logan Davidson, who we actually did move over to second base. So now Paulson is our everyday shortstop down in AAA. Logan Davidson is our second baseman. Still got that A potential. He's up a little bit at 72 overall. He's hitting 246, 278 278 on base percentage, slugging 350. Once again, we need these guys to continue to get at bats down at that level. That way they'll be ready for the jump when they're called upon. But if you take a look at our AAA squad as a whole, man, they're just 7-13 on the season, dead last in their division, which is the AAA West. But now, guys, we're going to go ahead and jump into a game with our AAA squad. 7-13 Aviators taking on the 13-7 El Paso Chihuahuas. If I'm not mistaken, they're first place in our division, so getting a win against these guys will be a huge boost to these guys' confidence. And here we go. Robert Paulson leading us off here. We are on the road. No home runs, 1 RBI, only a 2.22 ERA. 2.22 batting average. Definitely want to try to get a little bit better than him, see what he can do here. He gets a pitch that he thought he can handle up and away, and he is going to swing through it. All right, boys, here we go. We need a leadoff man on, boys. Get you a pitch and drive it, kid. Paulson gets a hanger. He shoots that one in the right field, and just like that, Robert Paulson with his 81 speed is on base. All right, Mikey, wow. The Supac is looking good here today. Down here looking at our main 2 prospects. But love to see everybody else. And Paulson actually gets a ground ball there. He fields, fires, got him. And we get a 3-up, 3-down inning here in the first. Let's go. All right, here's another one. Here's one of our custom recruits, Alec Amon, one of our sub-recruits. 234, 1 home run, 7 RBIs. Like I said, man, early on in this season, none of our guys down here are really hitting particularly well as Amon takes that pitch there, 2-1. Now, this game is going to be a little quicker. We're not going to see the whole game. We're just going to see, checking on these prospects and see what they're doing and everything like that. Boom, and Amon gets a pitch that he can drive, and it's in the deep left center into the gap. 63 speed, he rounds first, thinking about 3, and he's going to actually hold up at 2. He gets thrown behind, and that's going to be the 3rd out of the inning. All right, we'll go. Good pitch, and that was hit to right. That's Amon unable to come and make a play. He's going to try to get it in quick. That's going to be a no-out double. So we got runners on second and third here in the bottom of the second. All right, got a fly ball. Poorly played. A show off the arm. We get a good throw, not a perfect throw. But he should be dead at the plate, and it is offline just a little bit. So I actually mixed up my fielders. That was not Amon out there. That was Diekman. Now we're going to have to try to work out of this, and Diekman on his horse again. That's going to be another sac fly for the Chihuahuas, and they're going to take a 2-0 lead here in the second. Pawson gets a good pitch to handle. Just under. All right, so here we go. Picking up in the top of the 4th inning. Logan Davidson, who's 0 for 1 on the day. 2-1, runner on first. I mean, we're getting base runners here, but, hey, somebody's got to put the ball in play and possibly get an RBI. Logan Davidson gets a ball. He smashes that one in the gap. That's going to be an automatic 2 with his 82 speed. He's going to hold up at 2, and that's going to be an RBI double for Logan Davidson. And we cut this lead in half, and the Aviators are just down 2-1, baby. Let's go. All right, boys, so here's Alec Amon up to bat for the second AB, a double in the second and his first AB. Logan Davidson on third, 90 feet away from scoring a run. 1-2 count. Let's see what Amon can do here. Could he get another pitch to drive? He gets a pitch up, and he's under it. He misses it, and we're going to strand one, but we do get one back. He gets another pitch that he can handle, but with only 38 power, is just not going to be able to get the job done. All right, boys, here's Logan Davidson for AB number 3. Nobody on, 2 out in the top of the 6th inning. Fresh off of that RBI double, boys. Want to see if he can get him a pitch and drive it somewhere. Want to try to hot start our guys at the plate. As he gets a pitch low and in, he turns on it, but the wind is going to hold it up, and that's the end of the 6th inning here. Guys, we're down to our last 2 outs. Here's Logan Davidson up. 1 for 3 on the day, just 2 for 11 in the series here versus Chihuahuas. We continue to struggle at the plate. Oh, and Logan Davidson gets a pitch he should have been able to do something with. There's another one of our guys, Greg Diekman. He's 0 for 3 on the day. These are guys that are supposed to be the future of our organization, boys. Greg Diekman gets a pitch, and he just misses it, and that's going to do it. We do lose here on the road to the El Paso Chihuahuas, boys. So all 3 of our guys did get a hit here today. Logan Davidson 1 for 4 with a double and the 1 RBI. Alec Amon was 1 for 3 with a double. Pawson was 1 for 4 with a strikeout. But we just got to see more. Now, of course, we don't rate what guys do to come up to the big league based off of team success, but I would love to see them be the reasons why the team is winning. All right, boys, here we are back at the major league level. And we jump into a game in the bottom of the 7th. Bases loaded, 6-2. We are down to the Toronto Blue Jays as Marcus Semien does, return back to Oakland the same year that he leaves. Elvis Andrus, though, our hottest hitter, 0 for 3 on the day. This will be his biggest AB, his biggest hit of the season if he can find a way to get it done. We're going up against Jordan Romano. He gets a pitch, and he smashes that one up the middle. And it's going to be a 2-run single just like that. We're down 6-4. Elvis Andrus comes through, baby. Let's go. All right, boys. So even though Elvis Andrus came through late, we were unable to get the job done. We do lose here at home to the Blue Jays, and the losing ways continue. We got to try to find a way to turn it around, boys. Once again, our pitching is just not really getting the job done. All right, boys, so we are bottom 9, runner on second, nobody out. Elvis Andrus with another opportunity to be huge here for the team, boys. Still hitting over 330 on the season. A single will score a single will score the base runner. Facing Ryan Barucci, and Elvis Andrus goes yard, walk-off bomb. Put it on the board, yes! 390-foot bomb as we are able to get a game back from the Blue Jays here at home, baby. Let's go! Back-to-back games with back-to-back big ABs, baby. Let's get it, dog. All right, boys, here we are with a chance to walk off yet another game. Runner on second, bottom 9. Aramis Garcia up to bat here, boys. Single scores a run, man. That's only what we need. Elvis Andrus went yard. Good eye there. We got to relax. Take a deep breath. Relax. Don't overdo it. Don't try to, do too much. Stay within yourself. Hit the ball where it's pitched. And, do a job here. We aren't anybody hold up. Oh, Blue, I don't know about that one, bro.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if
he changes
it up right here.
Get out. Oh, get over his head. Yes, sir. Garcia clutching up with 2 strikes on him. They're not going to be able to get the throw in. And the A's win yet another one in dramatic fashion. Jed Lowry comes around to score, baby. Let's get it. Let's go. Clutch ABs for the squad, boys. All right, boys, here we are in Oakland for the last game of this series versus the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Also, this is the last game of the month. We're at 25-28, second in the division. You see the Angels are 24-28. They're literally just one game behind us in the division. The Astros still lead the way, but we got our ace. Well, we got our team leading win leader, Jesus Luzardo, 6-2, 3.52 ERA, 64 innings pitched, only 62 hits given up, 148 whip, 33 walks to 53 strikeouts. We need him to be huge here, and we need these sticks to stay hot. So here's David Fletcher leading off the Angels. He worked a 3-1 count in the beginning of the game in the first AB. So now we got to attack. Perfect pitch. We get a lazy fly ball out to right, and Chad Pinder is there to make the play, baby. Let's go. So my apologies, boys. That was not Chad Pinder in left. That's actually, right. It's actually Scott Piscotty. I kind of mix those two up all the time as we give up a hit up the middle. Through the 6 hole. Who was that? I know that wasn't Trout. Trout is batting third, if I'm not mistaken. That was actually Jose Iglesias. Okay. Can't leave one over the middle. That's actually a beautiful pitch. But Trout, of course, is going to find the hole there. Shoots that through the 4 hole. Good throw from Piscotty. Put it on him, baby. Just not quite having an arm. Austin Allen is calling the game. He's getting a spot start behind the dish. And Pinder unable to get there to make a play. We give up a run here early on in this ball game. Can't ask for better, and we give up a big blast into the gap. And Luzardo is struggling here early. I'll see what Luzardo can do to get us out of this. Hitting the ball over Piscotty's head. He drops it. It touches his glove, and he drops it, boys. The pitch. Oh, my goodness, boys. The Angels have Luzardo's number. Good throw by Pinder. Can we get it out? He's in there safe. The Angels put up a 5 spot in the first inning, boys. Good pitch. See ya. Let's go. Luzardo, I apologize. You're finally out of this inning. There we go. 2-2 to Andrews. Ooh, and he blows it bomb with a 92-mile-per-hour fastball. He gets to pitch the drive, and it's right to Rendon. Heaney hung a curveball, excuse me, and we did not make him pay, bro. And we strike out on that. All right, here we go. Payoff pitch, 3-2 to Trizzy. And he beats that one the other way to beat the shift. And that can quite possibly be 3 bags if we don't get it in quick enough. Piscotty actually does, and Trout has his second knock of the day. The pitch. Oh, my gosh. We cannot do anything right here today, boy. Are you kidding me, bro? All right, guys, here we go. Picking up in bottom 5. 1 out. 2 on. 2-1 count to Austin Allen. He's 1 for 1 on the day. He's getting the spot start over Garcia. I believe Sean Murphy is injured as well, so you know. Boom, he rolls over on 1. That's a catcher, 0 speed. Going to be an easy double play. We strand 2 more, boys. All right, boys, we got our last licks here in the bottom of the 9th inning. We did score 1 home run in the quick manage. Elvis Andrews did go yard with a solo shot, so he continues his ways. Matt Chapman's 10-game hitting streak is on the line here. Good eye there, 2-2. Some days you got it, some days you don't. It's just one of those days for the guys. Luzardo's going to pick up his 3rd loss. Chapman gets one, grips it, and rips it, but that one is way foul. And Matt Chapman strikes out. All right. 1 dead here in the 9th. All right, Matty boy, let's go. Way out in front of the changeup. Alex Claudio has him looking silly. All right, down to our last out, last strike here with Ramon, boys. And we're unable to hold up. Kurt Suzuki's going to pick it up, fires over to first, and we are going to lose this series 2-1 to the Angels here. Just not what we wanted to end this series. So Andrew Heaney's the player of the game. 7 innings pitched. He only gave up 6 hits, 6 strikeouts, 1 walk, an earned run. Jesus Luzardo, 5 innings pitched, 10 hits, 5 strikeouts, no walks, 7 earned runs. We only had 6 hits. I mean, it was just ugly. Shout out to Elvis Andrews. Is the only reason why we didn't get shut out there. So, boys, this is what the month of May looked like. We started off winning 2 games versus Baltimore. We split a series versus the Blue Jays. We lost a series to the Rays. We beat the Red Sox 2-3. We got swept by the Twins. We lost 2 games to Houston. We took 2 out of 3 from the Angels, 2 out of 3 from Seattle, and we're down. We lost 2 out of 4 to the Angels. I thought this was a series finale, but we actually got one more. We're actually going to go ahead and sim that game. Trey Supak sustained an injury, broken nail. That's one of our minor league guys. We're going to go ahead and let that auto go. So, yeah, we do lose this series 3-1. We are 7.5 games back from first place here in the AL West. We're 1.5 back from the Angels since they just took 3 out of 4 from us. Take a look at our injury list. We got Trey Supak, 1 to 6 days, you know what I mean, with a broken nail. But for a pitcher, that's important. We got Sean Murphy, who tore a ligament in his finger. He's going for 1 to 2 months. His list time left is 5 days, but he's going to be put right back on. And then one of our minor leaguers, Buddy Reed, fractured his leg and is done for 2 to 3 weeks. It's 16 days left on the list. I mean, when it rains, it pours, boys, but we're actually still in this thing, quite surprisingly. Real quick, taking a look at the top prospects in the MLB. We do have the #1 top prospect in Robert Paulson, you know, right after Wander Franco, both shortstops, 17 to 18 years old. Logan Davidson is the #4 prospect here in the top 100, 22 years old in AAA. We definitely expect him to come up soon because Jed Lowry and Tony Kemp, I don't think they're it, boys. So we're winning some games, we're losing some games. We are being competitive, and we are actually kind of still in the mix. We are under 500. We definitely want to try to get on a little bit of a tear where we can do a little bit better there. Next episode, we'll be checking in with more minor league stuff. We'll be checking down with our AA guys. With that one, we'll probably be more so looking at more of a full game than just looking at a couple players. We're going to be focused on one. We're going to make sure it's one of the games where one of our pitchers is pitching, and then of course we're going to have our hitters. And we're going to get into that, but you know what I mean? That's going to do it for this one. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, stop and that like button. Hit me up in the comment section below. Subscribe if you are new. It's your boy UncleSamsReject, RKGames.com. I'm out of here. Peace.
Really trapped, so I had money way before the deal. Always Gucci down, they wonder how I could afford it still. Man, no out in bucks, he got a L, he waiting on a bill. Stack it to the max, I really stashed away $250,000. Clumsy with them traps, I'm running down if you leave them near. When they gotta play, they